It is very, very bizarre what they're able to piece together. It looks like it's a criminal investigation that is ongoing right now. You can see behind us here, they do have lights right at the edge of the water here. The police are trying to figure out how those two ended up in the water, and what it looks like right now is one is a suspect and one is a victim. Now we're going here to show you, this is a male that was brought out of the water. According to police, they say he was brought out second. Her screams were heard first, and she was out in the middle of the river, and they brought a kayaker. A kayaker came in, looped her over kind of the side of the kayak, and they brought her to shore, and the police and fire had to hoist her up the riverbank. It's a high bank, a straight down and drop, and they got her out, and then they heard him screaming, and they had to go back for a second time, and then they're still trying to put together how they both ended up in the water. They say the police department was here first, and the fire captain says they showed up just shortly.
Police department did a very good job. They had their eyes on the woman. A kayaker actually came up from behind her and scooped her about halfway between this side and Quinnipiac Avenue side and brought her over to us. We then lowered a rope to her, tied a rope to her, and wound up pulling her over the railing. Then we had a report of a second person in the water, a male. The police department again had their eyes on him, went over the railing with a couple of our guys. Again, we tied a rope around him and pulled him up, and how it originated, we're not sure.
Was she attacked, or there's a man in there too? I mean, it's under investigation. There might have been a crime involved.
Yeah, we believe there was a crime committed. There was also a man in the water that we also had to rescue.
And they're calling the man a potential suspect at this point, the female the victim. And they also are trying to figure out how they ended up in there. There's no vehicle in there. It's a deserted kind of corner of the park here along the river. They're still trying to put it all together. Very bizarre incident, especially how they ended up way out in the middle of the river. Both are taken to Yale New Haven Hospital. Police tonight trying to figure it out. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in New Haven, News 8.